Breaking news: CSP orders fresh probe into KYARI's link to Hush Puppy as the US declares its date for sentencing. Hello, my wonderful people. By now, you would have heard that, you know, um, ABBA KYARI will be sentenced on February the 14th. What a day for him to be sentenced. And with regards to our very own celebrated couple, we are not sure what exactly his link with Hush Puppy has been. His investigations have been done and concluded. However, maybe you could call it a delay tactics. I don't think it would be wrong, as right now they've ordered that a new probe, be a fresh probe, continue on his investigation involvement with Hush Puppy. So this is where we are at the moment, and there is a new probe. So whatever has happened before, I guess they want to discard it and take it on board as though nothing has happened, and see where this goes from here. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. What exactly is happening, and why is there a fresh probe into his case? Could this be another? Only God knows. Nigeria, anything can happen. Let's get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. PSC orders fresh probe into KYARI's link to Hush Puppy. Punch newspaper explains that the Nigerian Police Service Commission has directed the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba Akali, to deepen investigation into the connection with the suspected fraudster and the head of intelligence response team, ABBA KYARI, on an international scandal of ABBA's Raymond, commonly known as Hush Puppy. The commission it learned has given fresh directive to the IG, 2 weeks to turn in the report, which will be revealed by the PSC Standing Committee on Discipline. The directive to the IG was secured to the advice from the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami San. A probe has been carried on by the police on ABBA KYARI, and report has been given as well as recommendations which was never acted upon or totally revealed to the public. However, to delay matters more, as Raymond Hush Puppy will be sentenced in the US on the 14th of February, and the extradition of ABBA KYARI still unknown, as Nigerian government says to the US they are carrying out investigations on their own term. Another further probe has been directed by the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami. Many from some quarters says this could be another decoy and a distraction, a delay tactics to find ways around it to ensure that he is not extradited to the US based on what they will freshly find. So this means the first investigations and probe are being instigated by the police unit, where he's been on suspension since the whole issue and incident began, is being discarded as the Attorney General has given further directives on fresh probe to be carried out on him. So here we are. The Attorney General of the Federation says, well, he wants to categorically say that fresh probe should be in place with regards to ABBA KYARI's issue. He feels that things have not gone right, or things have not gone the way they should go. So on this concern, on this regard, he would prefer a fresh probe, be instigated into this matter, and has commissioned the IGP of police to go ahead and to ensure that they investigate, our very own decorated cop. he was well decorated, well celebrated, and a lot of persons thought, this was the person who was going to become, with the level, the exposure, everything being said about him, not knowing that there were some shady, dirty parts, and when you dip your hands into mud, the resultant effect of what comes out. So going into business deal, according to Raymond Hushpuppi, he said what Abba Kyari did for him was that he sent him $20,000 or so, yeah, to ensure that one of the guys they were doing the deal with, he's dealt with, because the guy threatened to expose the deal and to let the person being scammed know to what extent and what was going on, because I guess there was a fallout. And based on that, the guy was in Nigeria at that time, because this thing is via internet and it was a big one. So they were connecting. And he said, well, what you can do right now is to ensure that hold him for me. By the time he's in custody, I will see how he will move on to go and expose the deal. And so, according to what we heard, he collected the money and they acted upon it. The man was really arrested. So evidences. Then again, in the part of the US, the world is a global village. You see the internet. Oh, once you send a message, it stays there. If you like, delete it. Those that knows a way around it will fish it out. And that's why we keep warning young boys and girls who will send pictures like nude pictures and the rest to friends and all that. It will come back in another 10, 20 years to haunt you. When you want to become president, governor, something will just pop up. So you have to be careful what you are putting online. Careful. You can't be too careful on that ground. You can't be too careful. Please, one advice, young ones, siblings, around you, not to get involved in those things. And so initially, when the matter broke up, our very own Abba Kyari was quick to go and write on Facebook and explain his own part of the deal, what was going on, his affiliation with Raymond Hushpuppi. And guess what? The US now produce evidences. They said they have evidences talking about recordings, bank transaction, and all that. Immediately, Abba Kyari went and quickly deleted his own, because you can't fight with results. You can't fight with it when you see the result. So these are some of the things that have happened, and this man is being investigated. But guess what? Your IGP said there should be a fresh probe. So that's the question now. Do you mean that the initial probe was unacceptable, or they didn't do it well? So this is where we are at the moment. We'll get to keep you informed and bring you up to speed and date as the matter unfolds. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us is bye for now. Bye.